Monday Morning News Watch continues.
It's the biggest fine in Federal Transportation Department history. Southwest Airlines is looking at a $140 million penalty for canceling or delaying nearly 17,000 flights last year, stranding 2 million flyers over several days. As KCBS reporter Holly Kwan tells us, the airline, which has a big presence in Oakland, has made a lot of changes to avoid similar weather-related problems this holiday season.
As part of the deal, Southwest has to set up a $90 million fund to compensate flyers for future delays. The weather-related delays cost the company over $1 billion, part to flyers like KCBS producer Bijan Siaboshi, who got his refund and more.
Actually, like $1,799.40 because it was also for my lift and for that I had.
Flyers also got frequent flyer points and millions of dollars in vouchers. Since last year's meltdown, Southwest has hired more pilots, instituted new de-icing protocols to get planes in the air faster, and upgraded its flight scheduling software. San Francisco travel industry analyst Henry Hartwell.
If they see bad weather approaching, they're going to be more cautious. They're going to cancel flights further ahead of time, keeping airplanes and crew where they need to be, so that when the bad winter weather passes, they'll be able to recover faster.
In security filings last week, Southwest reported record revenue over the Thanksgiving holiday. On KCBS. So to come on KCBS, how the 49ers defense sparked a scoring onslaught. Details in 2 minutes. And Stephen.
We're with little Holly McJohnny. She and her husband have been elves in Santa's workshop for
30 years now.
goodness, and you can make anything.
Almost anything. We don't do flooring.
No?
No, we leave that to S&G Carpet, especially since we're having their big Christmas sale this month.
A big Christmas sale?
Right now you can save up to 40% off select flooring.
So why make it if you could just go into any S&G showroom or have their mobile showroom come to you, just like Santa, and save up to 40%?
Yep, we do toys and small appliances, but leave carpeting and hardwood and laminate to S&G.
Understandable.
Oh, look, here's Rudolph. We're getting him new waterproof core during S&G's Christmas sale. You know, easy cleanup.
I can only imagine. Get your home ready for 2024 and save up to 40% off select new flooring during S&G Carpet's big Christmas sale. Plus, as always, get their no surprise price guarantee and promise to beat any written estimate by 10%. S&G Morning Carpet. WestGCarpet.com for the showroom nearest you, or to have their mobile showroom come to you. Now offering tile and carpet cleaning.
I'm Benjamin F. Chambers Jr. with the good news on the USBC Radio Network. The last book written by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was entitled, Where Do We Go From Here? Chaos or Community. Dr. King emphasized that America has a great promise for the future if we all come together as Americans with equality and justice for all. The good news is that President Biden has signed 2 crucial executive orders to ensure that the emphasis and commitment to justice and equality is fulfilled by all federal agencies. Progress has been made as more people are choosing strengthening communities over chaos.
Join the U.S. Black Chamber Inc. for advocacy, access to capital, and 5 Black business certifications. Visit us at www.usblackchambers.org.
That's the good news. I'm Benjamin F. Chambers Jr.
Coming up on KCBS on today's Ask an Expert, what's behind increasingly inflammatory rhetoric about immigration at the southern border? KCBS News Now 9:15.
You know, when you play the 49ers, it's kind of pick your poison, a high-flying offense or a smothering defense. And Steven's going to tell us how the defense helped the offense yesterday from the Bay Area Chevy Dealers 49ers.
Complementary football, that's what the 49ers are best at. The game opened with the Cardinals scoring a touchdown, then the 49ers offense answered right back with a touchdown of their own. But the Cardinals really set a tone. Opposing offenses rarely score on the first drive of the game against this 49ers defense, but when the Cardinals got the ball back, it's intercepted. San Francisco gets the pick. It's Ward, high, kicking it all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. This defense is lethal. Audio courtesy of CBS. That was one of 2 interceptions for the 49ers' number 1 cornerback in Charvarius Ward, or Mooney, as he's nicknamed, but to be known around the league as one of the best at the position, whether it's fair or not, interceptions are what matter more than anything for a defensive back. And linebacker Fred Warner, the team's captain, said Ward's been doing this all season.
Yeah, I mean, he's been playing at an all-pro level all season, leading the league in PBUs, but, he's been kind of talking about how he needed to get those interceptions to really, lock it down, and so to have two today, one for a touchdown, can't speak enough to how amazing he's been playing and needed him big time today.
And on the other side of the ball on offense, quarterback Brock Purdy threw 4 touchdown passes, no interceptions on the day as the team put up a season-high 45 points. They beat the Cardinals 45-29. The Niners now 11-3, and barring what happens tonight between the Eagles and Seahawks, they currently share the NFL's best record with the Baltimore Ravens. And on Christmas Day, that's the Christmas Day matchup as the 49ers host the Ravens next week at the Sports Desk. Stephen Langford, KCBS.
Hey guys, at Primale Medical, their mission is to provide you with the medical care you need to improve your ED, low T, and incontinence. With years dedicated to improving the lifestyle of their patients in the Bay Area, Primale Medical strives to improve your love life and overall health. Listen to Dr. Robert Rowley.
We have virtually every medication known to man to help men. We specialize in acoustic wave therapy, sublingual lozenges which bypass the digestive system, making them work faster and more effectively, injectable medications, and testosterone treatment for those patients who need it. Impotence problems can be treated in just one visit.
Why wait? Don't lose hope. Call now. Get a PSA test, testosterone test, Doppler ultrasound, and a full year of free visits for just $99. Call now, 415-761-4037. That's 415-761-4037. 415-761-4037. Or go to primealemedical.com.
In California, we're on a journey to make energy cleaner, safer, and more reliable. At PG&E, our goal is to get there without leaving any family behind. We're undergrounding lines because it's safer and more affordable in the long run. We're helping our customers lower costs by choosing the right energy plan and taking control of their bills with predictable budget billing. As your hometown utility, we won't stop until we deliver the safe, reliable, renewable, and affordable energy you deserve.
101 Novato, that's what we're going to check out next Tuesday.
Well, things quiet down nicely everywhere except for Novato. Southbound 101 as you approach Atherton, right across from the runways there. We've got a crash blocking the 2 right lanes. That's got traffic stacking up before San Antonio. The rest of the Marin County commute looks pretty good. Novato all the way to the Golden Gate Bridge. Westbound 80 between the Carquinez Bridge and the Bay Bridge. No real delays at the moment. Once you're at the Bay Bridge, meter lights are still on there, just backed up a little bit towards the Bay Gates themselves. On the bridge, some minor slowing west 80 as you approach Fremont Street out towards the 101 interchange. Southbound 101 a little slow as you leave San Francisco from about 3rd Street as you head through the lane we're just past Candlestick. And on the peninsula, northbound 101 through San Mateo, back up now before 3rd Avenue as you head into Burlingame. And if you're on your way to SFO, we've got some airplane delays there at San Francisco Airport because of the weather. So make sure you check with your carrier before you head out there. Your next traffic update, get the traffic when you need it 24/7 on X. That's KCBS AM FM traffic from the traffic leader, KCBS.
Thank you, Dave. Visit Mancini Sleep World during our year-end clearance event or visit sleepworld.com. Here's your Mancini Sleep World 6-day forecast. Today kicks off a series of rainy days that will continue into the middle of the week. Rainy and gusty today, rain persisting tomorrow and Wednesday with temperatures in the 60s all around. Winter begins on Thursday and a drier pattern begins with partly cloudy skies, sunnier and cooler for next weekend. A high of 60 around the Bay and inland with highs in the 50s at the coast. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
Consumer Cellular offers unlimited talk and text on every plan starting at $20 per month. Stay connected in rain, sleet, and snow with their premium nationwide 5G coverage. With no contract and free activation, visit consumercellular.com to switch today.
Cleaning your fuel system can help your engine run better and improve gas mileage. Visit O'Reilly Auto Parts and pick up a bottle of Chevron Techron fuel system cleaner. On sale now. Buy one, get one free. Plus get 2 times home rewards points. Get more fuel-saving tips from the professional parts people at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. It's time now for Ask an Expert. Every weekday at this time on KCBS, we're giving you direct access to top experts in various fields. In remarks this weekend concerning the southern border, former President Donald Trump used a collection of controversial rhetoric to talk about immigration in this country, saying there are, quote, poisoning the blood of our country, which was quickly rebuked by the Joe Biden campaign, which likened the words to those of Adolf Hitler.
This comes as the Biden administration has been facing tough choices on border policy as crossings continue to strain federal resources, and Congress has not been able to come together on new policies. To answer questions about that and more, we're joined live on the KCBS Ring Central News Line by Alexandra Helena, political science professor at the University of Illinois, Chicago. She researches immigration policy, public opinion, and political psychology. Thanks for joining us, Professor.
Thank you very much for having me. Good morning.
So what do you make of the president's rhetoric in this, former president's rhetoric in this regard?
Well, this is very controversial and very, very dangerous type of rhetoric. There is research in psychology and in communications that suggests that this type of rhetoric is associated with dehumanizing attitudes in people, which also correlates when we dehumanize others. It makes it easier for us to accept violence against those dehumanized others and to commit violence against and these groups of people. And there is a lot of research that has associated this type of language that is dehumanizing with both perpetration of violence and attitudes that are violent towards groups.
So when words like immigrants are poisoning the blood of the United States, who in your opinion was Trump aiming that message at?
Obviously, he was referring to South American immigrants who are coming in through the southern border. That has been the group that he has been talking about. Mexicans have been a group that he has focused specifically earlier in his tenure as a president and during his campaign in 2015. He talked about killers and murderers coming through the southern border, already criminalizing a group of very vulnerable people, and now basically he is referring to the same group of people who are coming through the southern border in these terms.
He's also used the term vermin in the past. These are terms we've heard before, usually from authoritarian leaders.
That is correct. It is the kind of rhetoric that is associated with very abusive authoritarian regimes, and again, it is used specifically to make it easier to manipulate the public in a way that makes it easier to foment negative reactions and violence against targeted groups. This is not the first time this language has been used in American history. In the early parts of the 20th century and in the late 19th century, we had terms like the Yellow Peril, specifically in California, which led to pogroms against Chinese in California and in other western states. So there is a long history of this type of dehumanizing language, of calling people, groups of people in these terms that create permissiveness for groups, for small groups within the American public to think.
Yeah, this client doesn't know how to park correctly. I don't know why.